we got to talk about some rookies.
The rooks.
Because I know going into this, I thought there wouldn't be like any rookies starting because of all the imports from Europe, from Korea. But there hasn't really been any Korean movement to North America. There's been a few EU guys coming over, obviously Sven, Mithi, Febi, PoE. But there's still three starting rookies right now in the NALCS. You got Licorice, top laner for Cloud9. You got Onda, jungling for Flyquest, and you got Deftly playing AD carry for the Golden Guardians. And that's an interesting trio because we haven't really heard much of any of these guys. Obviously Licorice from the Challenger Series, teammates with Deftly. And then Onda's just been on Immortal sub for a while.
Yeah, Deftly looked like he just woke up there in that picture. He wasn't ready for the flash on the camera. But yeah, I think all three of these guys have a chance to make some noise. I think the guy who's going to stand out the most is going to be Onda on that Flyquest squad, because I think he's going to have the most opportunity to kind of carry and like really impact a lot of these games. I think Licorice is definitely going to be eased into that Cloud9 lineup. They got so much star power in other positions. They'll probably be like, yeah, you're kind of unproven. Just play tanks. Just chill out. Maybe eventually he gets to get his hands on some carries depending on how the meta shifts. But at least early on, he's probably not going to have a huge amount of opportunities to kind of showcase what he's capable of. And Deftly, I mean, Contracts is going to be the star of that team. However he's playing, whatever he does is going to really impact how the team goes. But that being said, he might not be a main carry on a squad, so they might have to look to Deftly there. But I think Onda and how he plays is really going to affect how Flyquest looks this season. And I think he's a guy who's got a pretty decent amount of hype. I know solo queue, even if it is in Korea, it's totally different than pro play. But I think he surprised some people and puts up the best rookie performance.
He's obviously the biggest question mark, but I mean, anyone who can get that high in Korean solo queue has the individual talent. It's just now, can you translate that into getting the chemistry with your teammates and figuring out in-game how to adjust, what to play, what's best in the meta, what should I do in this situation, and can he figure that out with Flame in the top lane, with his bottom lane and Wild Turtle. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do, and I have high hopes for the guy. Obviously the guy with most pressure is Licorice, going on to a C9, who was the only NA team to get out of groups at Worlds, and now you replace Impact, the world champion, with a rookie in Licorice. Man, he's going to have a lot on his plate. They're going to want him to perform right away, especially the fans. It might take a while for him to, get comfortable in the environment with a new jungler as well, with Sven coming aboard. So, man, he's going to have a lot on his plate right away, and fans are going to be being like, man, why is Licorice underperforming? I mean, give him some time. Let him settle in there as someone who's brand new to this team. But I think he'll be pretty good overall. But if we're looking at someone who's going to be Rookie of the Year, I kind of agree with you with Onda. He's going to have basically the whole map to do whatever he wants. I think he's going to be the star of this new Flyquest team, and I think he's going to perform pretty well.
And again, Licorice could surprise, and maybe with such a great infrastructure in Cloud9. In terms of the actual in-game stuff, there's not going to be a lot of pressure on him because guys like Jensen are going to alleviate a lot of that pressure for him. It's just more so that he's part of such a historic brand in NA and a team that's always at the top. There's going to be pressure on him mentally. But actually within these games, I don't think there's going to be much pressure on him at all because Jensen takes so much of it. And I think we'll see how the dynamic kind of works with Sven. I'm sure he'll be spending a lot of time hanging out with his Danish buddy.
It'll definitely be a mid-focused team on Cloud9. But yeah, I just meant it in the fact that if he doesn't perform, man, these fans are going to be ripping him apart.
Yeah, luckily he hasn't set his own standard yet. So, if he has a bad first week, he set the bar low.
Then you're good.
Then week 2 and onward, you just play decently and you're good to go.
Always put the bar as low as you can so you can just step over it.
That's how I go through life, man.
Absolutely.
Put that bar just above your ankles.
Some more inspirational stuff.
That's right.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more esports content.